everybody, and happy Halloween. Welcome to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Parallel Quest with Mods, and boy, do I have a couple of interesting little additions for you guys today. And I wanted to let you guys know, before we really get into the meat and cheese of this video, that a certain mod pack is now available. The SpongeBob mod pack is now available for public download. The link is in the description below. And for our first character that we're going to cover, let me turn this down just a tiny bit so I can actually, hopefully that's not going to backfire on me later whenever I go to edit this. But the last character of that we're going to cover is actually Larry the Lobster. And he is a character that I did not really know was going to be in until the last second. And he has a super villain. That actually looks kind of cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. But we're gonna be playing as Larry the Lobster first. And I think, you know what? Yeah, we'll go as regular Larry the Lobster.
Get ready to work out.
All right, get ready to work out, everybody. It's gonna be a great grand old time here in Bikini Bottom. But we're gonna gravitate over back towards Coog now because the currently in progress Family Guy pack has a new edition, and that edition is, where is he? Brian Griffin. Oh no. Well, I can fix that later, but don't worry about that. That's probably just a little error on my end. But Brian will have 3 costumes. He will have his original costume, his God of Destruction costume, and there is one more that is being worked on. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys in on what it is. It's the Grand Priest costume, which ought to be pretty cool because it parallels to Stewie's Zeno costume. I'm not going to show you it because it's still a work in progress and all that jazz, so hopefully I'll be able to bring some feedback in towards Cali Kings for this. And both of these mod packs are through Cali Kings, by the way. So we will be playing as Brian, like Whis Brian.
I weirdly feel a lot better.
Yeah, I bet you would, being one of the attendants of a God of Destruction. And the last character is actually a bit of a interesting thing, because I know that this was a thing that was very popular in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and Nitro Gamers pretty much has made its successor. Now, if you guys remember, there was a Goku zombie mod in Tenkaichi 3 that was pretty dang well put together. So, Nitro Gamers has actually made its successor right here. Zombie Goku. Jesus, that is pretty wicked looking, getting all those organs and everything in there, all the small details too. Has a bunch of different bunch of different things to it. Super moves. There's a fully customized combo set. All sorts of different things. So this is going to be interesting to try whenever we get around to it. But first is Larry the Lobster. Oh, and he's custom voiced. I think I'll like this mod. I think I'm really gonna like this mod. All right, and also, I want to let you guys in on some plans going forward into this ongoing series of covering mods. I know that the Saiyan Warriors pack has been updated. I will be getting around to that this week, and I'll be inserting some mods in there. I'm not going to do 3 straight-up characters at a time. I'm going to throw in a character or 2 in addition to that. So it's going to be 2 characters from Saiyan Warriors pack and 1 other mod that I find. And in the next mod, that additional mod is going to be a very popular version of Ultra Instinct Goku. So be looking forward to that in the next episode. And speaking of other stuff that I'm planning on doing, I also started up a Super Mario Odyssey playthrough, having a lot of fun with that, if you guys want to check that out. I won't have room in the ending annotations, because all of the ending annotations that I'm going to do today are going to have to do with the SpongeBob pack. And I can hear Goku Zombie, like, just making a ruckus. But, let's see, let's get back to this.
see. Alright, so pretty simple stuff. Let's see, Larry the Lobster has some really weird scaling as far as like his actual size, because he's not a small character, yet he looks kind of small. It's a really weird thing, like, because he's about the size of Majin Buu, but for some reason he doesn't feel it. Maybe it's just because, like, his physical, like, biceps are not that big. Oh, God. Zombie Goku is terrifying to listen to. Oh, Jesus. That's some good work on the voice. Jeez, just grrr. Let's see. I'm gonna try. Can I do Ice Claw? Dang it. I gotta get out of here. I don't want to be eaten by Goku Zombie, although he only eats flesh. Here. Come here. Why can't I do the gigantic slam? Come here. I'm gonna get you. Now, I will say that this is a very wasted opportunity, Callie. I would have made Larry the Lobster have a red aura, so that it would have looked like he was being boiled alive as he was flying around. There we go. We ironically got it on the move's originator, Broly, the gigantic slam. So that's good to know that we at least have that. Let's go ahead and actually start doing some of these ultimates. We got Brave Heat and Victory Rush. Brave Heat is kind of okay. Let's see. Brave Heat. As long as it's not I'm picking up. Yeah. Brave Heat, in case you guys don't really experiment with the move, in comparison to Saiyan Spirit, it is actually more powerful. There's just a catch to it. You need to stamina break the opponent to actually get all of the hits in. So, as long as you're willing to do that, or are proficient in that, you should be able to get the max out of this move. But overall, like, Larry is pretty much a joke character. I heard is the joke character of the pack, which ironically is pretty much just a bunch of joke characters for the SpongeBob pack. But one of the main reasons that Callie wanted to include Larry the Lobster is because he also made Johnny Bravo, so you guys can actually have a head-to-head with the two mainliest cartoon characters, Johnny Bravo and Larry the Lobster. So if you guys want to do that matchup, you can now. But overall, compared to the other characters, he honestly seems a little underwhelming. So if you were gonna like play as him, I'd probably suggest going with the villainous mode. He probably has better moves overall, just with the time breaker style moves, or the villainous style moves, I should say. So, but overall, the design is there. He is not meant to be one of the more serious characters of the pack. He is there just pretty much as a bonus and to complement Johnny Bravo of all characters. And it makes sense. So yeah. But overall, good work, Callie. Good work. Good job. And now we're going right into another Callie Kings mod. And this time, we will be playing as Whis Brian Griffin. And I'm gonna throw out a suggestion to Callie while I'm doing this. I know that the moveset on this is messed up. That's probably my end. It's all cool. It's whatever. However, I would suggest something, if it's possible with Brian. Why not actually make a version of him with the Whis moveset? Have him have a little staff or something like that. Maybe some kind of physical object that holds some relevance to Family Guy. I think that would be a pretty cool little thing. And like I said, just to reiterate, the third costume will be the Grand Priest costume. My version that I got from Callie is glitched right now, so if I get the opportunity to, I'll probably cover Brian again just to play as the Grand Priest version. So, let's go ahead and do that.
Alright, I'm in.
Alright, and if you guys want to check out, and I know you guys saw Stewie and Peter. Oh, geez, whoa. Interesting. Very interesting. This is an updated pack that I got of Peter Griffin. I'll have to check that out later. But if you guys want to check out me
previewing Peter Griffin and Stewie Griffin. That that video will be in the ending annotations at the end of this video, along with
Get ready to
the rest
work out.
of the SpongeBob pack that I covered. And let's see, final character, as always, will be Goku. God, I just realized something. There's one character that I could have put in here for a Halloween episode that would have been perfect, but I will get to it. I think it's still a pretty decent mod for what it is, really. Alright, so we got Brian Weiss right here. This ought to be interesting to see just how... Well, he's definitely got the gauges to support the power of somebody like Weiss. His aura is bigger than he is. I am already thrilled. Alright. So, if you see any graphical weirdness as far as like his feet kind of sinking in on his own bones, don't you worry about that. That's all going to be corrected in good time because Callie is a perfectionist. He will not even release version 1 until he knows that everything is okay. Considering how, no offense to him, how long it took with the SpongeBob pack, but that is how seriously he takes this. He wants his stuff to be top quality, and he wants it to be tested greatly, or tested by plenty of people. All right.
Yeah! Crazy power!
Whoa. Jesus. Punisher.
Too much.
Oh, Punisher Driver.
Difficulty
I remember what Punisher
of
Driver
you.
is.
Damn it!
This is bad. We have to have Captain Ginyu think of a new pose. I'm finished with my warm-up now.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Alright.
let's get this started.
Seems like
Get your
everybody
voice.
is pretty much
Raccoon!
kicking the crap out of everybody else, but so is Brian. I'm not sure what fighting style he has. I do like it that I was able to combo into something that cool
Let's
pretty
do
easily.
it, James. Right. Good. Let's go, better.
Get out of here.
With renowned Ginyu Force.
Oh, jeez, Goku with that demented
Here I come.
Kamehameha.
Yeah. A full strike. James. Right. There you go. I was depending on
All right.
This can't be happening.
Yeah, we got him. All right, new enemy. Bring it on.
Will be a battle like none other before.
Bring it, Ginyu, you fucking punk bitch.
When I would actually have to
Oh,
show
jeez.
my
Nose
true
itchy.
power.
Why?
Don't think so.
All right.
Like you.
God, his combos are freaking insane, I will say that. Oh gosh, that Strike of Revelation hits pretty hard too. Ooh.
How can this be?
God, just such a simple little... It's like Brian's just sneaking up behind the enemy, just going judo chop, just in the freaking neck. Because he did have some Austin Power sunglasses in that one episode that whenever he pressed the little button, they said, "Yeah, baby." Remember that episode when he was dating what's his face, or what's her face on TV? All right, let's go ahead and charge up and get down to fighting Frieza.
I did not expect anyone to dare challenge me in
Oh yeah, well,
Let me
screw
give
you,
a
you
basic
weird
idea
alien thing.
of just who it is you're about to face. My power level is 530,000.
Yeah, and I just
Of
judo
course,
chopped
I
you, so I don't know
absolutely
what to
have
tell you
no
about
intention of using it
that.
all. So at
Kind of
least
embarrassing
there's
if
that.
your power level's supposed to be that incredibly high. Alright, let's see if I can actually, give him a good old... Oh,
My guard down.
oh yeah.
Strong-arming
was not
me. It seems you want to die.
I was not expecting to actually hit that, but I am glad that I did.
Alright, now freezes down. Let's see if I can hit Ginyu with the Symphonic Destruction.
Lord Frieza!
Oh jeez, now freaking Ginyu's like Snake, except he's like Lord Frieza, Lord Frieza, Lord Frieza! How about that? Oh jeez. God, Goku, Zombie Goku is really putting in work. There we go. Get out of my face. Alright, so Brian Weiss Griffin.
Yes, well
Is
done. Quite
very
entertaining. Keep up the
powerful.
good work.
Like I said, it would be interesting to see if he can use Whis' moveset. I'm not sure if it would be more complicated just because, like, the character is just much taller or something like that, but it would be nice to see. Let's see. Otherwise, yeah, pretty good character, nicely designed. I wish that clipping was an issue with certain parts of his costume, but it's one of those things to where, like, even with regular characters that are in the game, you're gonna have clipping issues, so it's not really too much of a bothersome thing. It's just a little nitpicky. But overall, great. And whenever Grand Priest Brian is available, I will cover him in another episode. But for right now, I think we need to do something a little bit harder as far as Goku goes, because he has been just really all over the place as far as going up against any and all comers. Let's see. So, we're going to do Appetite for Destruction versus Whis and versus Beerus, so that ought to be a good test of abilities. Jeez, you can see the bone through the leg, and then there's flesh, and there's not flesh. Jesus, this is awesome. Alright. Gosh, I got so many characters now from the Saiyan Warriors pack to show you guys. They are just awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and get Larry Lobster, and go ahead and get Whis.
Alright, I'm in.
Alright, he's in. He's in. He's ready to see what a zombie Goku could do, and from what I've seen, the answer's a lot. Can do a lot. Oh, geez, that idle animation. Oh, that is good. That's very good.
Well, you want to challenge me? Well, very
Come here. Give it. Oh, jeez.
Don't you dare. I'm not
Oh,
letting
God,
you
I got my
off.
stamina broken by that freaking move. Jesus.
Let mere mortals get
Yeah! Alright, punched him straight in the face, and he's just like, what kind of abomination is this? It's like, one's gonna eat your flesh. And now, wait, nothing. Or wait a minute, ooh, I got a brains one? Jesus! That's a lot of power. You know what? Let's go Super Saiyan. That's such a contrast in styles. Like, you got zombie and then blonde freaking golden hair. You know what? Super Saiyan Devil. Ooh, whoa. You got those hordes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love this form. This is awesome. This is definitely no joke. Like, this is just freaking awesome.
Not bad.
Yes!
I'm gonna keep an eye on you.
Alright, let's go ahead and eat some flesh.
I tired myself out, but I trust you'll find ways to amuse yourself without me. Hey, no fair! Get back here, Reese!
Yeah, help me with this little zombie. God, I need to figure out how to... Alright, come on. Gotta get that brains move. Well, I got him. I ate him. I ate part of him. Oh, that's cool. You eat like his leg. Awesome. Jesus, this version of Goku is so powerful. Oh, I love it.
Oh, come on!
Like-
Are you turning back time on me?
I may have to keep this version of Goku in mind for like a certain series that I want to start. Let's see here. Get out of here, little Lobster. I don't think we really need you anymore. We got Super Saiyan Double Goku here. Alright. Jeez. Come on. Come on. Let's just keep it going. You're so angry. Oh, Jesus. Freaking Beer's just getting juggled. I'm not sure if he knows which Goku to really go against. Oh, I got him. Got a pretty good chunk of damage there. God, come here. Let me get you. This takes like the Tenkaichi mod, and I think like I haven't ever played it, but just for the appearance wise and immersion and everything like that, this just takes that mod and just shits on it. I am sorry to say. The only way that this could get better is if the Brains ultimate move was like refined upon a little bit more, but Jesus, this is impressive nonetheless. I really enjoy this. Not just as a Halloween mod, like a Halloween specific mod, but just a mod in general. It's amazing. Like there's so much cool stuff to like just look at with the modeling and everything. Yeah. All right, good God, this is truly like
right. Both mentor and student. Perfect in every way.
I'm a fan of this mod. Nitro Gamers, you've made something once again, because he also made the Cell game, or the Cell, I think the Cell Games pack, yeah, with Super Saiyan 4 Cell. You've once again made another mod that I will definitely be keeping for the very long foreseeable future. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to know when the next episode is coming out. Links to the mods that are available will be in the link, or in the links below. The Family Guide mod pack with Brian is not quite done yet, as you kind of saw with Brian Griffin. Still needs a couple of little bits of refinement, and there may be one more character on the way, one that I may mention in a previous video, who knows. But
If you guys also want to watch me check out the rest of the SpongeBob pack, as well as Stewie and Peter, you can take a look in the ending annotations at the end of this video. Check out some of my other series that I do on this channel just by going to the channel's homepage. I'm also doing Super Mario Odyssey, that's a lot of fun, and South Park and the Fractured Butthole, which, do you have to ask if that's fun? Of course it's fun. And question of the day for you guys, what is your favorite mod that incorporates a character dressing up as another character? Kind of a Halloweenish kind of question, because a lot of great mods have come from the concept of basically cosplaying in Halloween. A character dressing up as another character. It usually turns out pretty well. My pick would have to be the very first Mortal Kombat pack that Cali Kings actually did. And it's because it actually made this fan art of this very popular fan art of Goku as Sub-Zero and Vegeta as Scorpion. It kind of brought it to life, and then of course you get Shao Kahn Broly, which is a great bonus. And I'm hoping that Callie, that there's something in the works for that in the future. I think that there is. It's just one of those many things to work on. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Well, like I said, in the next episode, really popular version of Ultra Instinct Goku. Don't want to miss that. This is Ostuni, signing off. Yeah!